God creates the world. Story number 1. The Bible begins with the story of how God made everything in the beginning. God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was dark, empty, and had no shape. God's spirit moved over the waters. God said, "Let there be light." He named the light day and he named the darkness night. God did this on the first day, and he saw that what he had done was good. Then God said, "Let there be a space to separate the waters above from the waters of the earth." And that is what happened. God called the space sky. He did this on the second day, and God saw that this was good. On the third day, God said, "Let the water beneath the sky flow together, so dry ground may appear." And it happened. God called the dry ground land. He called the water seas. Then God said, "Let the land produce many kinds of plants that produce seeds and trees that produce fruit." And it happened. The trees made fruit with seeds, and the plants made seeds. So there would always be new seedling of every type of plant and tree. And God saw that it was good. The fourth day God said, "Let there be in the sky that separate day from night. These lights will show the times and seasons and light the earth." And it happened. God made the sun to bright the day and the moon and stars to light the night. And God saw that it was good. Then God said, "Let the waters be filled with all kinds of living things that I have made. Let the skies be filled with every kind of bird." And that is what happened. God blessed the fish and the birds, saying, "Produce offspring and fill the seas with fish and the earth with birds." God looked at all he had made, and he saw that it was good. This was the fifth day. Then God said, "Let the earth produce many different kinds of animals that live on the land. There will be wild animals, domestic animals, and many more that crawl on the ground." And that it happened just as God commanded. God had made the heavens and the earth, but there were no crops growing and there were no rain. Instead, mist rose up from the ground, so there was water on the surface of the ground. God had created a beautiful earth filled with fish and birds and all kinds of animals. Each kind of animal could produce more animals of their same kind. God saw everything he had made, and it was good. But God planned to create one more very special creature. God said, "Let us make humans in our image. I want them to rule over the fish and the birds and over all the land animals. So God created humans in his own image and blessed them. He saw that everything he made was very good. God formed the man from the soil of the earth. He breathed his own breath into the man's nostril. So the man became a whole living person named Adam. God planted a garden in Eden, which was east of the land of Canaan. He put the man in the garden. God planted every beautiful tree that produces food that is good to eat in the garden. The tree of life was in the garden, and the tree of the knowledge of the good and evil. God took Adam and put him in Eden to work it and to care of it. God told him, Adam, you may eat from all the trees in the garden, but you may not eat the fruit of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you eat from that tree, you will surely die. Then God said, it isn't good for the man to be alone, so I will make someone who will be a suitable person or partner for him. God brought all the different kinds of animals and birds to Adam so he could name them. The man gave names to all the different kinds of animals, but none of these creatures was a partner that was suitable for Adam. So God caused the man to fall deeply asleep. While he was asleep, God took out one of the man's ribs and closed up the place where the rib was removed. Then God made a woman from the rib he had taken from the man's body and brought her to him. When Adam awoke and saw the woman, he said, finally, this is someone like me. Her bones came from one of my bones, and her flesh came from my flesh. I will call her woman, because she was taken from man. Then first woman was taken. The first woman was taken from the man's body, so that is why when a man and woman marry, they must leave their parents. The man will join very closely to his wife, so that the two of them will be as though they are one person. God blessed Adam and Eve, saying, produce many children who will live all over the earth and rule. God saw all he had made, and it was very good. God's creation was complete. God declared that each 7 day would have his favor. He set those days apart to be special days because the 7 day God did not work anymore after finishing all his work of creating everything. His work of creating everything.